Hi guys, it's Burak from Trading Channels. It's 17th of April and I'm back with a weekend video. It's been a while, the free weekend video. So I'm going to go through some of the stock indices, then commodities, Forex pairs, and finally some of the cryptocurrencies, including a few altcoins. So let's start with the ES Mini 500 contract. Look, the recent lows back in March, this was the blue support that had the top band right here, and this is the uptrend and part of the uptrend. So this is the 2020 March, and it looks like this level has been important, and we had two bounces off that level, blue, and then finally we had formed the golden bull flag and broke it, back tested. Look, this is, let me show you properly right there. So the breakout back test actually quite a few times, 3 times back test, rallied, came down, another back test right here, quite a few back tests again, and then broke it back in. So that of course is not good for the bullish case. So far this break into the golden broken channel, broken bull flag, is not a good sign. Normally the back tests should hold, which they did for a while, but then now you can see then it tried to bounce back outside of the golden bull flag but failed so far. What we have here is a very critical level, the red bottom band. If that red bottom band is to hold and we break out of the green small bull flag, this is the one this is the high, the previous highs and lows, this is the top band, this is the bottom band. So that green bull flag's breakout can only be possible if this red bottom band holds, and we're going to see a major rally starting if that red bottom band holds, and that level is almost the previous lows of last week. And I'm going to show you it's going to be around 4,380, 75.80. Yeah, 4,375, 4,380. If that level holds, which is going to be quite interesting, right at the open, it probably will, if it wants to keep on rallying, that level is going to be tested at the open and then rally without looking back, without looking basically down below. It has to do that. Otherwise, if that red bottom band gets completely ignored and we keep on diving, that green bottom band is the next potential support, and that would be around what, 3,000, so 4,329.25. That's the level. Okay, so we'll see. But all of a sudden, this is the green one, is the new bull flag formation, I believe. Dow Jones was much stronger than the rest of the indices, and this blue channel was a major bull flag that was broken, back tested, and it was back tested 4 more times. You can see 1. So this wasn't a really clean breakout. Came back in, but then broke out for good. Okay, this was the bull flag. So I'm going to come to this level later. This is the first back test, second, third, fourth, and fifth probably. So this is, quite a few tests on that blue. Then finally, it broke out of the golden bull flag, that small bull flag right here. Broke out. Now it's back testing it, following the reversal at the blue top band. So I'm just putting it out there. That's almost like a spin-off small bull flag channel and the golden bull flag. So that blue one is a larger bull flag and the golden one is inside that blue. What will happen ideally for the bullish case is that it bounces off this level pretty quickly at the open and smashes this blue channel, blue top band. You can see quite a few touches at the bottom, 3 touches at the top band. So that is also in itself a bull flag. So if it can break this level, okay, and that level is, this is futures continue. So 34,700, just over that, is going to be a breakout. And we'll see if it can, and if it does, then the next target is going to be 36,000 and 36,500. The other scenario is that it's going to go sideways, touch that red bottom band, and then rally. So that's also another bullish scenario if that red channel is going to be formed. Nasdaq is the weakest link right now. It just touched a new low. Okay, that's like a triple lows. You can see here the same levels after reversing at the green top band. So this green channel is a new bull flag formation, but of course it has to be broken to the upside to call it a bull flag. This purple support, that purple broken resistance, you can see this is the first back test, second, and this is the third. Together with the black bottom band, you can see this is the internals of the black, like 3 touches there, a few touches here and there, and this is now the third touch on the bottom. So this is like a compartmentalized, this is not channels, but you can see these are the ranges that it plays inside. Now, if we see a bounce off this purple and black, we are going to break out of the green, and then I reckon it's going to get to that blue resistance that was tested 3 times, and then rally and smash that to the upside for it to rally. The other much more bearish option is that it completely ignores this purple and black, and it really comes down to the green bottom band, and then maybe even break to the downside. It has to be broken to the downside for more downside. I mean, that green bottom band has to be broken, otherwise there is still a possibility to break out of the green to the upside. And that's why I think the opening and on Monday or overnight is extremely important for what it's going to happen next week. And if this blue resistance can be taken out, I reckon 16, 17, then it's going to get to new highs. Russell, the RTY, so it has been correcting. So this is the long-term view. Okay, that blue support, and then sideways you can see here that resistance. So this was the major support that was broken at 2,150. It was broken, back tested, back tested, back tested, and this is even a more deeper back test, but it held. So this blue resistance at 2,125.30, and until that level is broken, there is still a possibility to touch that 1,850 level. There is still a possibility. But here, what happened last week is that this red bull flag was broken to the upside. This golden previous support held at the back test, which I shared with the members. So that was a perfect back test. It came down. Now it's going to back test that red broken bull flag. If it touches and breaks that golden resistance, then the green top band is going to be the next one. So that green internal bottom band, internal, and the top band. So it makes it another basically smaller sloped, smaller declined, smaller sloped, inclining angle is smaller compared to the red one. And of course we'll see if it touches that and then finally breaks that green top band. As I said, the 2,130.40 level would break that blue resistance. So that's the very, very crucial level. So this is FTSE. It has been showing relative strength, very, very strong after it cleared that blue resistance. Okay, let me show you on the 4-hourly first. Yeah, right here. That blue support, you can see here. This is the Ukrainian war. Major break to the downside, back tested, and finally broke back above it after smashing that green resistance. it climbed all the way to almost new highs, and I think that's where it's headed, to new highs. That golden support held. This golden broken resistance is back tested. So I'm going to switch to the 1 hourly. You can see here that resistance is broken and it's back tested. And if this level holds, FTSE is going to keep on climbing, and ultimately it will get to that 8,000, that red resistance which I showed on the 4 hourly chart. Yeah, that level is quite important. That red top band is quite important. Here, DAX. I'm going to show you the long-term chart first. So that longer term, not very long term, but longer term, that red support was broken together with the green. Okay, it was broken and back tested, that green and red. Came down pretty hard during the Ukrainian war news, and then came back up to backtest one more time. So that green broken support was backtested twice. Very, very strong resistance now, together with the purple resistance. So I'm going to come back close to the closer view. I know a lot of lines, but if you look at them, every color with a different view, like every color on its own, it will all make sense. That blue support was broken and backtested. It came down. Then finally we broke out of the black bull flag and backtested it. Now the golden top band is the potential next bull flag. If we get to the top band, come back down and then break it, I think there is a way to get to that purple and blue and break them to the upside. However, there is a gap here at just over 13,500, which may get filled. Let's say if it gets to that golden top band and tanks really hard, that to fill this gap, that's also quite possible. But so far, break out of the black bull flag is, and its backtest is quite bullish, and the golden top band is the next potential resistance. So these are the main indices that I always look. Now let's have a look at the commodities. This is oil right here. Okay, so there was this resistance that was broken to the upside, but then it broke back in, so I basically deleted this resistance. I'm not really interested in this sort of like too many breached resistances. What I had in mind last week was this gap fill at 91.90. Tried really very hard to fill the gap at 91.90, but failed short. And then it had broken, it cleared this blue resistance together with this golden. I posted this very, very nice breakout, and then it didn't look back much. Now the green top band is the next potential resistance, and to be honest, I think it has more leeway to get to that. Maybe that this blue internal resistance is going to hold. We're going to come down, break that green bottom band, and then rally to 115, which is the blue top band, and then come down really hard one more time. So I think this bounce is targeting ultimately 115, and then come down to fill this gap at 91.90 again. So this is the range that you should be looking at. So actually, I mean, if it gets to that 115 and reverses and breaks this green potential channel, it hasn't formed yet, but if it does form and then breaks it, I think it's going to come down another $20, more than $20 to touch that blue bottom band. So watch out what 115 level, just over 115. This is natgas, and I've been, we went bullish here, and then we actually bought this red bull flags breakout, and then this green bull flags breakout and backtest. All of it were bullish. Then finally this golden resistance was broken to the upside. Everything was pointing to more higher upside. This black top band is even broken, so that is a melt up for natgas. Now the real resistance is at 750-ish, that golden top band, and I'm going to show you a much bigger 750 target and resistance. That's level is 750, which is the blue top band all the way from 2006-7 highs. This is the bottom band, and this entire channel, potential channel I would say, but it is a channel already. The two touches, not so aligned, but you can see here that two touches there. So that's 750, and there's also this resistance. I think everything it's pointing at 750 for a major reversal. So watch out for 750. As you can see, I don't really count any waves. I don't have any indicators. I don't have any moving averages, nothing, only lines. And this, the golden top band, that resistance that I showed you, everything is pointing to 750. And we'll see if it reverses there. We took a huge gain over 1,100 tick because of this, and we closed right here. Maybe we left some money on the table, but still it was a very handsome gain if you catch something like this. So that golden top band is at 750, and we'll see if it reverses there. Gold, let's see. That purple resistance here was broken, and then we had a major rally to the blue top band, and that you can see here. That reversal was textbook. I mean, I would say I had warned this when we got there. That potential bull flag, now it's a proper bull flag. That reversal, okay, that bottom band, that top band reversal was speculative resistance, but then finally when we reversed, it became, of course, a confirmed resistance. That's exactly where it came down. And then we had, just having a look at the more short term, this blue resistance was broken. That red top band held. And I think that golden channel's break to the downside was kind of short-term bearish. If it comes to that red bottom band, I would suggest you buy it there at 1940, 35.40. Let me see where it is, if it comes there. I'm not saying it's gonna come there, okay? I'm saying this is only, my trading style is not about really seeing like I'm gonna see this. I see gold in 1 year at $3,000. No, I don't do that. I see some sort of a potential support levels, and when it's coming down inside a channel, it touches that red bottom band and breaks out of this channel right here. Like, it's not formed yet, but I'm saying if it does come inside this bull flag and then touches at the bottom red band and then breaks out, I would say there is a very good possibility that it has bottomed out here, and then the breakout is a long to target that red top band. As simple as that. So it's not really kind of a projection into the future, but more understanding where the supports and resistances are placed. Silver, what's happening here? 1 second. If it loads this channel, loads this data. My data feed is not loading. So let's try again. It's not really loading silver. Doesn't want to load silver. Let's try platinum. Yeah, platinum loaded. That blue resistance is broken. The green top band has to be broken to the upside for more platinum rally. And this is copper. And the golden channel is a bull flag. If it can be broken, that red top band will break, and I think it's going to get to that 485 level. So you can see this golden channel is the perfect bull flag in formation. We'll see if it can be broken to the upside. I'm still quite long-term bullish on copper. Here, okay, silver. Let me put this in perspective, like 4-hourly chart. Okay, here, that purple channel is a sideways bull flag, so clear. Okay, you can see a few touches, 2 touches at the top, bottom, and 2 touches at the top. 30 is the ultimate target for a resistance touch. This green bull flag was broken, back tested, and back tested. So 2 back tests. The red channel is broken. So long term 30 is the target, which is why I'm still holding the silver long from 22.90 and targeting 30. Let's have a look at Forex now. Euro is the critical one. That red bottom band may get tested at 106.30, which is the very low of the COVID crash. 106.30, that red bottom band may get tested with a spike down and then rally. I'm not saying it will. If it does, I'm going to be buying euro heavy to touch that red top band and break it to the upside, okay? Clearly that blue resistance, and then when it gets there, that blue resistance, they're all going to be tested, and maybe at some point it will be broken. This blue one has done already the job. This blue one, and of course this green. You can see this green broken support held as resistance, and it came down further another quite a few hundred pips. So when you can realize a support that is broken and back tested, that is one of those things, you know, it plays out really good because your stop is just above it, and then the downside is huge. Sometimes lines can be worth a lot of money, right? And here, that pound sterling chart, that blue bottom band, excuse me, this blue channel is not a channel yet because its top band hasn't been tested properly. At 129, or just below it, is the blue bottom band, and if it does get tested and bounces, so if the red top band holds, comes down to that 129 or just below it, let's say, I'm going to give you that level actually, 128.75. Ultimately, if it gets to that red top band, then if we see a reversal, I think that even makes it a short entry to come to that 128.75 and rally off that blue bottom band, come all the way to the blue top band, and then finally break it to the upside to get to 142 and even ultimately 155. Kiwi is very disappointing, and the reason is that green top band. So we had a major push off this golden support. Okay, you can see here that golden level support. We cleared that golden resistance, was cleared, back tested, and pushed on. Then this happened. That green top band with 3 touches. The bottom band had 2 touches, so that was a really nice bull flag. This is the fake out. It faked, came down pretty hard, and now the blue bottom band is breaking to the downside inside the red channel. So we may get another touch on that golden broken resistance and then rally, okay? But ultimately the green top band has to be broken for a major run to start. This is the fake, but maybe the next one will prevail, will succeed. Aussie dollar. Okay, let me show you the long-term one first here. This is the daily chart. Okay, that blue channel, oops. You can see that blue mega downtrend, this is the COVID crash, was broken and it was back tested, and this golden support held 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Finally, we had a major break. That red resistance was broken, and it's now going to be back tested. You can see it's coming for a back test inside this golden small bull flag. So I'm going to show you on the 4-hourly. Yeah. So that red broken resistance, you can see how many touches it tested. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke out. Now it's coming for a back test. If it does hold, then I think it's going to get to that green potential resistance at 0.78. Okay. I'm still holding half long, which I entered here. We closed half of the long here, and now I'm still holding the half long, hoping that it's going to get to that 78 level. Everyone is looking at this DXY, what US dollar is up to. The green top band is at 102, and that's where it's headed, I think, 102.50. And then I would expect a major reversal to come down, and then finally even break that green channel to the downside. So this, of course, this blue bull flag was broken to the upside following the several touches on this red support. This is the bull flag that is broken to the upside. So this is already, the target is the green top band to form this uptrend and reverse there and come down pretty hard. So there's still more upside for DXY. Last but not least, on the Forex side is the break of the green major resistance. Okay, first we cleared that blue resistance. I mean, so many touches since 1985. There's a huge, humongous resistance back test, rallied, and now this green one from 1987 or something. These are major resistance, and it explains why US dollar Japanese yen is melting up. And obviously that short-term red rising resistance was broken to the upside too, and I think it's not going to stop before it touches 133, 134, which is the golden top band. Okay, that's the target resistance. So that's one touch. Of course, it has to be reversed there to confirm it as a channel resistance, but I think it's going to get there and reverse at 133.50-ish. So let's see. Okay, let's now come back to the coins. This blue resistance on Bitcoin held, and it's coming down, and this red top band, if it does hold, we'll see another dive to the blue bottom band, and possibly a big bounce off that level as well. That will be the third touch. We bounce, maybe even come back to the previous highs. Who knows? What I have here is that the possibility of it to touch that one, so possibility of it to touch $31,000 before it rallies to 74,000. So that green bottom band is the potential major bull flag formation to rally, but it's not really there yet. I'm going to be watching it very carefully. And of course that golden channel, so that green golden, so there's potential supports at 31,000, around $31,000. This is Ethereum. It's a 4-hourly chart. I'm going to switch. Yeah, that red top band, the red bottom band, that black bottom band. So if it touches, bounces, and then breaks, there's very little doubt for me that it's going to come to that red bottom band and eventually break it to come to that $2,100 level, and then rallies to 5,600 level. Okay, and the long term, it also shows that golden bottom band together with the blue, that it shows 1950 and then rally to 5,900. Zcash is already breaking that golden bottom band. This is the black channel, that bull flag for Zcash. The golden bottom band is not holding. I'm going to delete this one. So I'm basically doing all this video every day, okay? Every day, every morning, so that including all the altcoins and Bitcoin. So this is what I do for all the members, and it's not only for weekends. That Zcash black channel is going to come down. Maybe, I mean, the next level, if it wants to come down really hard, that's the level which is around 61. Okay, and then rally to break out of the black bull flag. That is still very possible. Luna showed major strength about reaching all-time highs. That red support is the line in the sand. The hope is that it's not going to be broken, but if it does break, then the black bottom band is the next potential support for a major rally to start. Okay, just keep an eye on this black bottom band, and if it does break as well, then there will be another level, another support, but it's too long a shot right now. Sandbox is still at the black support. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and it had broken out of the red bull flag, so we're gonna see another rally moving very, very soon. And Cardano here, that blue bull flag was broken to the upside, and it's getting back tested, but I may argue that this is the bull flag. So I'm going to delete this green. Okay, so actually this seems to be a much more accurate bull flag here. That blue top band, the blue bottom band right here, this is a downtrend, which makes it a potential bull flag, and the day it breaks out, then Cardano is going to start another rally, probably to get to new all-time highs. And Matic has broken that black support and backtested it, and this green support is so far holding, and this green support is so far holding. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Solana is maybe still inside this blue channel. I'm not very convinced about this uptrend yet, because it's only one touch and there is no real push inside this channel. But what we have here is this green potential bull flag formation. It has to be broken to the upside for a rally. And the worst one of the worst ones is our launch. You can see that black broken resistance. I had mentioned that since the break of that red support and its backtest, I called for a backtest on that black. Nice bounce to break out of this blue bull flag. However, it came down and it made a new low, which is very bad. Okay, and it's really breaking that black support as well. So I don't think this is a very good sign. So I'm gonna put it right here as a potential support, which is the blue bottom band. This is now becoming a bit more bearish than all the others, because that black support is not holding. The next potential support is at 180. Here, Monero is one of the best strongest ones. And the reason is that this veg, that red veg, you can see here, it broke at 205, and it didn't really pull back just yet. And if it does pull back, around 170 is the backtest of that red wedge before it runs higher, I believe. And Ripple is, I'm not a big fan of Ripple, obviously. I mean, you have to read why I'm not, because it's not really a cryptocurrency in the normal sense. Here, that red support, if it does break, then I think it's going to backtest that blue broken bull flag one more time. So it was broken, you can see the backtest, and we may get another backtest on that. Okay, and Chili's here, that blue uptrend is broken to the downside, which is not good. What we have here though is the golden bull flag that is broken to the upside, which is why if we get a back test, it may rally to that black top band, maybe come down and then break to the upside for a major run. And this is Tezos, that green, so that red channel was broken to the upside and it has been back tested. If it comes to that green or golden, that would, I think, become a major support with a bounce. Of course, I'm not saying it will get there and rally, but we have to watch if it comes to that level and bounces, and that level is around 250. That green and golden, obviously they're not really aligned, but those are the levels I would be watching what Tezos is going to do. And this is Vulcan Forged, PYR. Major push following the break out of the red bull flag. Major push. And then the red channel is a bear flag potential. So we'll see if it can be broken to the downside. And if it does, I think it will come down pretty hard again. It has to break that top band for a major run. While the world, the game coin, that golden top band has to be broken for a major run. The break of the black bull flag was very promising, but that golden top band held for, yes, it has to be broken to the upside, and that level is around 170, 180. So it has to break that level for a good run. This is Shiba Inu. That the golden channel is broken, that bull flag, and the green support is holding. For a major run, it has to touch a new high. This is the previous major low. It has to touch a new high for it to get to all-time highs. And that, I mean, the price of Shiba Inu is ridiculous right now, so I can't even pronounce it. Here, that green bull flag on Dogecoin, it has to be broken to the upside. You can see here 3 touches, that green, and then for it to rally, it has to break that level. Polkadot, here that black wedge has broken. We may get a back test on that black support or the red bottom band before it rallies again. AVAX had broken out of the black bull flag, back test here and back test there. There's also this red support, so we'll see if it can rally. If it breaks back inside the black broken channel, that would be very, very bad. So if it drops below 70, that's going to be looking horrible. So just a warning. And last but not least is Phantom. That blue support and the green bottom band. You can see here that green channel and the red. So for it to rally, it has to break that red top band for good. And that level is at 140. Any move above 140, I think it's going to get it to the green top band at 280 or 3. So that's like 100% rally. That's it, guys. Hope you had a nice Easter holidays. Have a good rest of the Sunday. Take care. Keep in touch. I'm Burak at Trading Channels. Bye.